Hello, today I'm gonna do a kind of like top 5 tracks that I've listened to this week. And now, these tracks don't necessarily have to come out like this week. This is the week of, I guess, May 5th, if we're counting it from a Friday. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna round up 5 tracks, or maybe 6, that I have listened to this week and that I enjoyed this week. So, without further ado, as you can see, the first song I'm talking about is Sativa by Chris Webby, featuring Zakari, Demrick, and Be Real. Now this track is a nice weed anthem. If you know Chris Webby, he's a stoner, and this is a great stoner anthem, Sativa. It's very chill, and Zakari kills it on the hook. And then you also have one verse from Webby, one verse from Demrick, and one verse from Be Real. And yeah, now if you've listened to Kendrick Lamar's new album and you've heard, I believe, Love with Zakari, I believe you would like this. And if you like that hook that he brings on there, I feel like you would really like this track. I love the track. Yeah, and that's basically it. And the next track I'm going to talk about here is Heartbeat by Childish Gambino off his album Camp. This is really good. It's pretty raw. He talks about like relationships and stuff, but I love the hook on this. It's very smooth. That's more of a theme here, kind of. Most of these just are really smooth tracks that I really like. And this, if you love Gambino, this is a good track if you haven't heard it yet. But yeah, that's basically it for that. Heartbeat is a great track off of Camp. If you haven't listened to Camp as a whole, I'd highly recommend that too. Yeah. And then the third track I'm going to talk about is Stevie Stone's Eat 2, which is, I believe, a pre-order track off of his new album Level Up. That's coming out, I think, in June, next month. So yeah, it has Joey Cool, JL, and Tech Nine. And this would normally, it's kind of like Famished by Cess Crew, if you know that song. Most people wouldn't, but you know, Famished and the Famished remix, it's kind of like that, where they're eating to survive, kind of. So you get a good verse from obviously Stevie Stone, Joey Cool, JL, and then Tech Nine goes in and he disses the Insane Clown Posse, which is the reason this got poppin', really. Well, that was the main reason, because he dissed Insane Clown Posse here, which I don't know. I didn't really know there was a beef between Tech and ICP, but it's pretty interesting. But it's a good song regardless. It's really cool. I suggest it if you ever listen to Stevie Stone. He has a really gritty rap style. If you like that, I'd definitely check this out. Yeah. And then the fourth track I'm going to talk about is Wanderlust by blackbear. Now this track is pretty cool. It's a pretty nice, I guess, love song. It's not like really love, but like, you know, not what, you know what I mean. It's not like oh girl, I love you so much. Alright, it's not like a ballad. That's what it is. It's not a ballad. It's a nice love song where he's just like, it's about this girl that wants to travel the world and stuff, which I think it's a pretty smooth track by blackbear. If you like blackbear singing, or if you've listened to if you like blackbear, I'd listen to this. But if you haven't heard of blackbear, he's a singer, I guess, an R&B singer. And he's worked with Kyle, Hoodie Allen, G-Eazy, those types of people. So if you kind of like that West Coast vibe, I'd definitely check this out. Yeah. And then I have this song, Soul Music, by Big Scoob, off his album HOG, Hog. Um, this is very smooth. It's a very chill song off of this album. This is actually kind of an underrated album that came out last year, but it is. This track is so good. It's so smooth, and it's like, mwah, it's so good. So good. You can just chill out. It has such a nice relaxing beat, which you don't really get to see that much in mainstream, but there's in mainstream rap music, but like it's such a relaxing beat and it's really really good. And I really suggest, if you like more relaxed, if you want to feel relaxed, definitely listen to this song. Or if you're a fan of Big Scoob and you didn't listen to this album HOG, I'd definitely check it out. And if you've never heard of Big Scoob, I'd encourage you to check it out. Yeah, check him out. He's a pretty good artist. Yeah. And now there's one more track that I'm gonna talk about that I couldn't find a Genius page for, and that is Level 3 by 3/6. He was a former member of the rap trio We the Future that was signed to Young Money before they released their album and then they broke off their contract with Young Money and left, and then I think they dispersed. But 3/6 was still he's independent, but he's still releasing rap music. I don't think the other two members are, but Level 3 is actually a really good song by 3/6. I really like it. I'll put a link in the description below. But I like it. It's a pretty nice song. It has a nice moody beat, like a little dark, but still it's a moody beat. I really like it. If you like that type of music, I'd highly suggest checking that out. Give the man some support. He's a really good rapper. If you like that, then I'd highly suggest checking out his other songs that he has on YouTube. Like I think the Foggy Cemetery freestyle, and yeah, other things like that. He has a couple other. He does a couple of remixes, and he has a few original songs. So I definitely check it out. But yeah, that's it. This is just I might do this whenever I feel like it at the end of the week, but whenever I have time, if I have time, I might choose 6 more tracks next week or the next time I do this. So yeah, well, I guess that's it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you listened to these songs. I hope you, if you do decide to comment, what songs have you been listening to this week? Comment them below. I'd like to know. And maybe I will listen to them, and maybe, you never know, they might show up on this video, on the next installment of Cool Tracks. Should I call it Cool Tracks, or should I call it, I'll work on the name, but I'll call it for Cool Tracks for now. Alright, see ya. Thanks for watching.